Generation millennials are affecting corporate America in a huge way, folks. With so much competition out there, companies are in a war for talent. They realize it's the people, not the product, that determine their success. Well, Universum Group, a company that helps businesses understand and attract future employees, conducted a survey where students picked the ideal place to work for 2007. Wait till you hear what the next generation considers necessary for a healthy work environment. Joining us now is Claudia Tattanelli. She's with Universum CEO. She's a CEO, actually. Lynn Chia is a student from Temple University, and Danielle Herzberg is a UPenn student. And Bill Schultz, he's going to stick around. No flirting with the millennials, by the way.
Notice she didn't say that to Cody.
Yeah, exactly.
Flirt away.
Cody, I can't control. Claudia, first of all, tell us about this survey that your company conducted.
We conduct annually for the last 13 years a large survey, quantitative survey. We do this in 28 countries. In the United States, we polled over 44,000 students. They're all really millennials now. We have also an MBA one that polled over 5,800 students. Both surveys showed Google #1 for the first time ever, and it's been a trend for the last 3 years.
Moving away from the fact of Google and the 5 companies that they choose, which is all very exciting, I want to speak to some of the points that I saw that you were making about the millennials and about how hard it is for companies to attract talent and all of these things. But I always come back to, guys, things move in cycles. We're in year 5 of a major boom, and all of a sudden we've got a credit crisis. You got tens of thousands of people being laid off on Wall Street. You got Alcatel-Lucent laying people off, AMAT laying people off, and it's just the tip of the iceberg.
Banks are going down in Second Life. I mean, it's crazy.
But if you think about it, actually, when it comes to the war for talent, that's really about a certain qualified group of individuals and students from these top schools, as these 2 representatives are. Really, there's going to be double the need and output for this particular qualified talent pool, and double the need and half the output. So really, when it comes to a certain group of millennials, there's never going to be a shortage of work,
Lynn,
and they're really fighting for them.
Lynn, why do you think your peers, 20-somethings such as yourself, college students, why Google? I mean, I read some of it that you folks think that Google's sexy.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the perks that they have on their website?
No, tell me. Tell us why you think.
Tuition reimbursement, on-site services such as dry cleaning, car wash, other things like bring your pet to work. I mean, come on, if you have happy employers, then you have hardworking employees as well.
Wow.
Wise
Wait a minute.
words from the 22-year-old student. And let us teach us how to employ the kids. And that goes back to what I'm saying. I don't really, there is sort of, and I hate to stereotype, but off of these studies that you guys gave me today, there's this sort of mentality of entitlement that, guys, I need naps, I need a car service, I need all of these things. And in the real world, that is a function of the economic boom that we're in. It does not work like that over time. It's just, it's the dot-com bubble all over. It's Japan in 1985.
Well, to them, Google is sort of not a .com any longer. It's one that's been successful. So that's why they're choosing them. They're not choosing the Amazon and some other firms that they used to choose before. This is a well-established, financially strong, great reference for their future career. So they believe it's not going anywhere, if not, improving.
Well, let's ask Danielle, too. And personally, I think it's like, hey, if you can get this stuff, go for it. I wish our company offered all of that stuff. I mean, we have a gym that's only $5 a week, and I think it's great.
And it's full of staph infections, too, so it's not that great.
But Danielle, if you can get all this stuff, you can negotiate all of this from your employer, go for it.
Exactly. It's not that we're entitled, like we feel like we need it, but we kind of want to work for a company that wants to give us this kind of stuff. So we could work for somewhere that pays us a little bit higher, and we could afford our own gym membership, but I'd rather work for somewhere that's going to pay for it for me because they care about me.
I agree with whatever she says, by the way. And I didn't hear a word of it.
Rebecca said no flirting with the millennials.
I'm just saying we're on the same page. And hopefully going out to dinner afterwards.
But what's interesting is that this group has actually driven a lot of corporate America to make these changes. So you'll find a lot of the perks that Google started offering are now offered by a lot of the big
And I'm saying in a year from now, 2 years from now, no way, guys. It's a matter of the economy, not a matter of the Google.
So start getting all this stuff in writing.
Yeah, there you go.
So they can't cancel it
right
on
before they lay you off. Because,
Lynn.
guys, I'm just going to tell you, it's always hard.
Thank you, Lynn and Claudia and Danielle. And Bill's coming back for the mixer. Last call, everyone. Cody and Bill are going to mix it up with people in the bar. On tap next.